Oh no! It's morning!
And that means it's time for the ROTN Mournings. Best way to start your morning off.
ROTN Mournings.
Welcome, Rotten Mornings.
I'm Scott.
I'm Matt. Danny's over there.
Hi, I'm Tommy.
Okay, so we got a Matt, a Scott, and a Tommy Rotten.
Yep.
Good deal. Well,
And a Nurza, apparently, because she wants to make noise.
good deal. Well, I
So, hey,
guess
Scott, how's it going? It's just me and you now.
it's just me and you.
It's me and you and me.
Well,
Do
this is
do copyright can suck my deek.
my Atlanta. You wanna talk about some news?
I do actually.
I don't think we have any news.
Well, we had a whole broadcast day we could talk about.
Okay, we can talk about that.
Actually,
Where do we start?
So, yesterday morning, you got to hear a new episode of Rotten Mornings.
So far, the best episode of this season.
It was one.
I haven't listened to
Yeah, it was probably in the top 5 of the season.
it. It's the longest one of the season.
It's fair. That's fair. We go from like an 8-minute episode to an hour episode.
Yeah. Dude, we've got so much to talk about. All right, we're done.
Yeah. Then we had an episode of Strips.
We did. That was very reminiscent of some older episodes of Strips. I was under the impression that was going to be a running show.
Yeah, that was the whole point of that episode.
Oh, so you're going to make it a show?
So
are you
he
going
lost
to
his
silhouette yourself in the bottom like a certain show?
he lost his time slot, so now he has a new time slot.
Oh, that's awesome. Very smart.
Yep. They talked about that in the episode. It's cool. It's cool. I didn't expect people to watch it. Hey,
I heard the time slot thing. Just because you said a joke about your timing, that doesn't mean I expect you to make a whole nother series.
oh.
I
Yeah.
do though.
In fact, Saturday morning cartoons lead me to believe that, don't get my hopes up.
Okay, well, at least you're not bitter and being petty. Hey, look, after that, we had an episode of Rotten Grim Tom. What?
Grim story time.
Story Time. Yep. Very first episode of that.
Yeah,
Played.
I'm sorry. I completely forgot to put you in the credits, too.
Oh. Okay, well, you're blocked now. It's okay.
I suck at at credits. I fucking hate credits.
No, it's totally fine. I don't care. I don't remember working on that. So yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, you don't remember working on that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So I
actually worked really hard on that.
Are you?
episode.
Yeah, Tommy worked really hard on the episode.
Thank you, Tommy.
Are you taking the fifth on the fact that you were the Goblin Queen in that?
What?
What?
Who's the Goblin Queen?
Well, if
You
you
remind
watched
me
it,
of the
Tommy.
Wave.
God damn it. Yep. So that's out, and if you guys haven't seen that, go watch that. It's a lot of fun. It's silly. Matt plays a bone.
I do. I play a bone.
Yep. And
The next episode, I have to put a 18 and older warning on.
yep, because he does more with the bone.
No, there's nudity in the next episode.
Gross. There's actually nudity in every episode of Strips.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Which is fun.
I
I,
like
I
new media.
I really think that we probably should. I should at some point try to match the quality of the bumpers with the content of the episode.
Nah,
Which the only thing that means is that I need to make the bumpers crappy.
exactly.
Because we're so consistent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
consumption.
So today has been a Tuesday.
Yes,
Yep. Yesterday was a Tuesday. Today is Wednesday.
today is Wednesday.
And you are listening to this morning's podcast. Oh man, I'm glad we woke up early to do this.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. How are you guys? Are you guys excited to be up listening to it? Yeah. What a way to start your day with
What a
listening.
way.
What now? Should people expect new things today?
Should they?
Well, if they're listening to this, there's a podcast this morning.
There's that. And there's another episode of Strips, and there might be, maybe, Brandy's reading.
Oh,
That's supposed to start tonight.
That's supposed to start tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that could be fun.
Yeah.
I'm wondering how much it's like the first season and how much it's like the one-off.
Okay, this is not Brandy's Haunted Bookshelf.
Oh.
This is Brandy reading horror stories live.
Oh, okay. So is that a different thing?
Yes.
So is she gonna have two series this season?
Yeah. Well, technically, one's a series and one is her just reading horror stories live.
Ah, I gotcha.
But I'm not 100% sure that that's going to happen, but it may happen this winter. Tonight.
Hey, according to the schedule that we published.
You're right.
Yeah. Hey, you know what's really fun? We're getting some good
fact we didn't make a schedule this year.
Yeah, but like the stuff that we're publishing, we're getting a lot of good feedback. Thank you guys so much for checking that stuff out. Seeing a lot of good shares, a bunch of likes and emojis, and man, we really appreciate you guys like supporting the stuff that we do.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I wish that there was a way, the podcast doesn't have really a way that you can like and comment and stuff like that, and that's okay. That's not what this is for. This is but we really do appreciate you guys over on Rotten Reviews Facebook page. If you're for some reason listening to the podcast and don't know where to find us, that is where we're posting our October season programming.
Yeah.
And I think we might get to see some Tommy content here pretty soon.
I believe so.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's called Tommy Time.
Tommy Time.
With Tommy.
With Tommy, if you can believe such thing.
Tommy Time with Tommy.
Yeah. Well,
it's not going to be like a 3-minute episode of Tommy stuff.
Hey, you know what?
Tommy Time with Tommy.
Tommy, speaking of content that you have put out, we don't talk about the TikToks and stuff a lot on here, but we should, because there's a lot of cool content that we all kind of put out. But I watched one of your TikTok videos the other day where you were in a lake.
I was in a lake, yes, and I happened to drown a certain someone and said Crystal Lake as Jason.
Yeah, I saw that one, and that one was good.
But and then
but the one where you couldn't swim was gold.
Yeah, that actually did really good.
It looked like it was doing really good. Guys, if you're not following the TikTok accounts, well, make sure you guys are following the Rotten Reviews TikTok account. Follow Tommy Rotten's TikTok account, Matt Ross Hall.
No, just
Yeah, that's
scratch
okay.
all that shit. Just follow Tommy Rotten and block Sir Autry.
Okay, cool. Hey, Matt, if you could take the recording device to a room that Tommy's not in for the
Tommy's in every room.
Tom, we're actually recording this inside Tommy right now.
Yeah, I'm inside of Tommy right now.
It hurts.
That's dumb. I got news today. This is not rotten news or anything like pertinent.
You
It's
pregnant?
That would be pretty rotten.
no. But I got a new skeleton today, so I'm very excited.
A what?
A new skeleton.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I was actually searching for a skeleton skull today.
Oh no, this is the whole skeleton. It's 12 feet tall.
Oh, you got one of those big boys?
Yeah, I did.
That's fucking awesome.
It was so stupid. Home Depot released them again this season, and there was only like 1,000, and we like watched the numbers tick down, and it was like 700. It's like if we're gonna order this, we need to order it now. And it's like 600. What? Well, I got one in my cart. Yeah, and then it was like within an hour they were all sold out.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know what I want to do with it. Just strap it to the top of my car like I killed a deer.
I guess.
I guess so.
There's this new thing called delivery nowadays. That.
Oh yeah, but I mean I live in my car, so like, what's it going to
Where
deliver?
they gonna deliver it to?
Where are you taking it?
To my house.
Oh, your car?
Right.
You're gonna strap that thing to like a giant skeleton. You won't even be able to go under overpasses.
Why don't you put them together, like reinforce the joints so they don't come apart with like screws and shit, and
have it like it's humping your car in the butt.
Why did you laugh at that? Don't encourage him.
Well, he's already inside me. So.
Yeah, I am inside of him.
Well, this is what happens when you encourage him.
True
This is why I learned very early on not to encourage him.
Yeah, get out of me.
So that's kind of cool. Oh. We also have a live.
What was that?
What's happened?
Well, a live goat just joined the podcast.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, we wasn't expecting who let that kid in here?
Ah, that's good. It's flashback humor. I like it.
Yeah, that's an inside joke.
I actually have some PTSD because of some goats.
Why do you have PTSD from some goats?
Tommy got an STD from a goat.
They were inside me.
Did you have
Not me. I didn't do it.
Grim put a goat inside of Tommy.
That is a lie.
Grim, Grim, thanks for joining us. We were talking earlier about Grim's story time.
Inside me.
I have not even gotten a chance to watch it. I've been at work and I just got home.
Oh, you are going to be so disappointed. Did you want to talk about any of it?
I was there.
Okay, that's fair. You were the main person. You were.
I got rained on. My book got rained on, and it was fun. Matt peed on a tree.
Okay, well, that's a little behind the scenes, guys.
Yeah, right.
One thing he did was blow a bone too.
That's true. He did do that.
That was in front of the scenes.
Yeah. That was in front of the scenes, and then there was a cool wipe with that.
Yes. Was that a cool wipe?
You know what? Let's go with
Matt,
it. It was a
did
cool
you
wipe.
ever wipe?
Hey, real quick, can I get Grim to say something?
Something. Are you happy?
I know. I want you to tell Scott what time it is.
10,
I can't tell
14.
time.
Is it Tommy time?
I can't tell time, Tommy.
Oh, God damn it!
He's trying to record you for this.
All right, get ready. Are you ready?
Yep.
Fuck you, Tommy.
And that's gonna be the name of the show.
Fuck you, Tommy.
Graham is like that kid that like is like awesome at a thing, and then like you're like, hey, here's my kid. It's awesome at this thing. Hey, kid, do the awesome thing. He's like, I'm not going to. No, but I just told them that you do an awesome thing. Yeah, do it for them. I'm not going to. You are embarrassing me in front of my friends.
Bah.
Yep. So
Grim, do the Tommy time thing real quick.
Nope. It's now called Fuck You, Tommy.
Wait, is Tommy recording Tommy Time right now?
He's working on it.
Matt, do you really want me to say it?
Yes.
No, you're gonna say it for him, but not me. I see.
Well, yeah. I love Matt. I don't like any of you guys.
I wanted you to be a part of this. I was gonna put you in the credits.
Super great.
Yes, I love you guys too. Not you, Tommy. Are you ready?
I can feel Tommy's sorrow from inside of him.
Are you feeling the inside of him right now?
I am inside of Tommy.
No, he pulled out.
I'm a little jealous.
Even
I
though
need
he
to
told
put
me
it
he's
in
gonna
there.
pull out of nothing but my driveway.
Do you want me to say it or not?
Yes. You ready?
All right.
Hold on. Here we go. Ready? Okay.
It's Tommy time. Fuck you, Tommy.
That was
perfect.
beautiful.
Perfect. Now we're gonna record it this time.
I'm not doing it again. That's it. That's it. That's all. I am not a dance monkey. Fuck you, Matt.
Yay!
Yay! It sounds great.
Kind of.
I liked it. Good,
What?
Good job to everyone involved. Yep.
That's me.
It's a me, a Mario.
It's me, Mario.
So is the Grim Story Times, are those going to be Tuesday nights the rest of the season?
Yes, I believe so. Yes.
Okay. Well, that will be cool. And if we get a Brandy reading tomorrow, that would be cool. I mean today, that'll be
Today.
Cool. Today, because
And then there's a good chance that Brandy's Haunted Bookshelf will come out on Thursday, but we'll talk about that tomorrow.
That's fun. We will talk about that tomorrow on tomorrow's episode. All right, guys. Well, is there any other news we need to talk about? Because we haven't so far.
Wait, we haven't
There's
news?
no news.
Yep. No news.
I think there might be news if we imagine really hard.
No news is good news with Gary News.
Do you guys know your schedule for the weekend?
Yes.
Okay.
I do too.
Is that something you guys want to share, or is that just a secret?
Me and Brandy will be in Decatur on Friday filming a commercial for Nightmare on Moulton Street, because we do film commercials. We've been doing it for a while. We'll also be on that same night. We're going to go check out Doomsday in Huntsville, Alabama after we get done with the commercial, because we film commercials. Then on Saturday, we'll be at the Haunted Chicken House because Dan is feeling better and he is going to be in character, and he asked me to be out there that night.
Okay.
It'll be the first night he is actually at the haunt.
That's rad.
And then on Sunday, we are going to the Insanitarium, and we've got people from City of Chaos and the Chicken House and Hellbilly Hollow that are going to meet us out there.
Hell yeah.
And I will be at Hillbilly Hollow both Friday and Saturday.
Hell yeah.
And Tommy will be at City of Chaos on Friday. Oh, well, not to mention the fact that on Thursday night, we will be having kids' night at City of Chaos as well. So we're doing something on Thursday also.
Kids
Yes.
night and sensory night.
And sensory night. Me and Grim will be doing face painting, and we'll be on our best behavior.
Yes.
Little boys and girls.
So that's tomorrow, guys.
That is tomorrow.
Yeah. Time flies when you're made out of flies. I'm pretty sure that's how that
I don't think that's how anything ever went.
Yes, my flies are fruit flies, and Matt's fries are fucking fucked it. I fucked it up.
Yeah. Yep. Tell us, Grim. Tell us more about Matt and his fries.
His shit fries.
Great.
My fries to bring all the boys to my yard.
Did you say fries?
My fries.
I thought you said thighs. I'm like, that's not
My
right.
fries to bring all the fries to the guys.
Tommy's nacho fries.
Oh. All right. Well, I think that was a pretty good news segment.
Was it?
Yeah, we talked about
Fries.
the shows from yesterday, and we talked about where people can find Rotten this weekend.
That's right.
Yep, that's what we should be doing when we do the news, right?
Ring the bell if you want to speak to the goat. Bah!
Why did you just meow? You said, ring the bell if you want to speak to the goat. Meow. Hopefully I will be able to be somewhere this weekend.
I hope to see you somewhere this weekend.
Yeah, I have a thing.
I feel ya.
Yep, and then once this, oh nope, I was gonna say once this thing is done, I don't have any other things this season, but I do have another thing. So,
I have a thing too.
oh,
She does. I seen it. Ew.
okie dokie, cool. Well, guys, we're gonna take a break. And by that I mean we're gonna give you guys a break. And when we come back, we'll be talking about the Mongolian death worm.
I have been waiting for this all fucking year. God damn, what took you so long?
Yep,
What is it called again?
the Mandalorian death worm.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you guys in 60 seconds.
Okay.
Coming this October. As night falls on a quarantined prison somewhere in Vincent, Alabama, vampires have taken over at Hellbilly Hollow, and things will never be the same.
Come visit Hellbilly Hollow in Vincent, Alabama. You'll have the best night of your life.
Yes, we'd love to have you in our neck of the woods.
The wait is driving us batty.
This year, we've raised the stakes. Join us.
Join us. One of Alabama's top-rated haunts. This is the one for you.
Hellbilly Hollow Haunted House Attraction in Vincent, Alabama. Open at 7 p.m. every Friday and Saturday in October.
Tickets available at the door.
Exclusive merchandise, tasty concessions, live entertainment,
well-lit bathrooms.
For more information, check us out on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and at hellbillyhollow.com, and we will see you there.
Join us.
Back.
We're back. Hopefully Grim got that.
What's that?
I said hopefully Grim got that as well. Grim, Hold on, I'll send it to her. I'll send it to her.
What?
Ah, she did. There she is.
Yeah, unfortunately.
She found it.
I was looking for the Mandori Darkworm, and it pulled up a Shoujo Tezubaka. It's a period in Japan.
Okay.
Like a period in Japan? Isn't that just like a regular period?
Yep, but it's in Japan.
There's a protagonist.
What? There's a What the hell? That is, for heaven's sakes. We are talking about the Mongolian deathworm.
Oh, let me type that in.
What? For heaven's sakes. So, as I like to ask, are you guys familiar with the Mongolian deathworm?
Yes.
Or yes.
Okie dokie.
So we don't need to talk about it.
Tommy, are you familiar with the Mongolian deathworm?
I am.
All right. Well, all right, good. Well, we won't learn anything this episode. You guys stay rotten. I think for me, like when I had first heard about the Mongolian deathworm, it's like a cryptid that lives in sandy, desolate parts of the Gobi Desert. For those of you who don't know this one or haven't heard of this one, and some people say that when the Mongolian deathworm attacks, it'll raise half of its body from the sand and inflate until it explodes, which is lethal poison sprayed on the victim.
That means it's venomous.
Yep, that is true. Aside from humans, the Mongolian deathworm preys on camels. It will leave eggs inside the animal's intestines, which will eventually turn the camel the same shade of red as the creature.
I'd like to point out that the Mongolian deathworm spraying poison on someone does not mean it's venomous. It means it's poisonous.
You know what? I was going to let her have it. It killed me too, but I was just going to let her have that one. But you're right. We shouldn't allow any incorrect facts to come from this podcast.
But that being said, it's still considered venom because it spits it, but it's also wouldn't be considered. Yeah.
And it supposedly can electrocute its victims from a distance.
Yeah. I think that for me, like I just picture the graboids, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Apparently, it has a skin that's an exoskeleton, which will molt when it becomes injured. But it's like this bright blood red.
That's an interesting idea because the graboids can't do shit that the deathworm can do.
They can bite you.
The deathworm can't even bite you.
Yeah, it doesn't have a mouth.
But can it strangle you to death?
Are you asking if it can give you a little chokey?
Yes.
Did it ever go for the camel toe?
Does it ever go for camel toe? What did you say?
That was Jacob. Guest voice, Jacob.
Hey, Jacob.
It's a Mongolian deathworm. Feeds off a diet of camel toe, apparently, which is
I'm kind of wondering how it lays its eggs in the intestines of a camel. Does it go in its butt?
That is one way. I don't know that a camel has any other openings that I are familiar with.
I'm very familiar with camel openings.
Okay, great.
There's one now at the gas station. We fired our camel.
Okay, so you have an opening.
Yes, there's a camel opening.
Well, don't leave it open too long. A Mongolian deathworm may lay eggs in it.
Right?
Yeah. They do say that the Mongolian deathworm travels underground and can be spotted by the waves of sand that appear on the surface when it passes.
Wasn't there a movie about that? I hated that fucking movie, whatever it was.
Tremors is not about that.
Oh, I hate that movie.
Why
That's what we were talking about, the graboids.
Why did you hate that movie?
Because I hate the fucking movie, Scott. It was terrible.
Oh. Okay, well, at least you support your argument with nothing.
So the Mongolian nomads believe that the giant worm covers its prey in an acidic substance that turns everything a corroded yellow color.
So far, we have learned that it is acidic, poisonous, and venomous.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it turns you a yellow color, I wonder if that's because of it like venom, like fucks up your liver.
No, it's like jaundice.
Because it's jaundiced?
Turns you into a Simpson character.
It turns you into a Simpsons character.
It turns you into the character from Sin City. It's a yellow bastard. If no.
Yeah, I got it. We got it.
No, hey, it's cool, guys.
Explain it some more, though.
Okay, so in this movie called Sin City, which is from an audiobook, doesn't matter. Okay, well, so one of the things that was kind of neat about the Mongolian death worm is that these people were talking about it, and none of them had seen it, but they all were very convinced that it was real. And then they talked to some people who had seen it, and they showed them a specimen of a Tartar sand boa, and they're like, "Yeah, that's what it is."
Yeah, I'm noticing that every site says there, compared to like Bigfoot, Sasquatch, and everything else, that there is no documented proof of it existing.
Yeah. Which is weird, right?
I mean, not necessarily.
So with like, if you go on the science of that, then like Bigfoot and Sasquatch, you're in the woods and you see something, it could even just be a shadow moving and your mind can play that trick on you. But what would be like something that would play a trick on your mind that would move under the sand? Was it just wind blowing on the desert?
Yes, and the way the heat rises off the distance.
That's fair. That's
But
fair.
like Bigfoot, Sasquatch, there's like footprints, fur that's been found, bones that's been found. With the Mongolian death worm, there's nothing.
Well, I'd like to point out.
How can the worm survive in the desert, the Gobi Desert? Wouldn't it be too hot? Like if it's 42 degrees Celsius there, well, that 107 degrees Fahrenheit, how would that worm even survive?
By burrowing under the sand.
But it comes out to eat.
Well, maybe that's why it's so red. It's just sunburnt constantly. But to your point, Matt, Bigfoot leaves footprints. The Mongolian death worm does not have feet. It leaves fur. The Mongolian death worm does not have fur. And you said something about bones. And
yes.
It doesn't have it has an exoskeleton, so it doesn't have traditional bones. So really, there's none of the traditional things that could be left behind.
Yeah, but there would be like carapaces and shit like that.
Well, also another thing that it talks about is like the way that it kills people is that it swells until it explodes, so there would be nothing left of it once it attacked you.
Why would it attack people like that?
Hey, look.
It's got anger issues, Matt.
Or just a single anger issue because it has one attack in it.
Yeah, but what about it eating?
What about it eating?
Yeah, like wouldn't it have to eat if it's a thing? Everything needs to eat.
That's true, but there are people who say it doesn't have a mouth.
Yeah, but worms don't have a mouth. They have a fucking
butthole.
Yeah, a butthole.
I mean, aren't they just a butthole straw?
Yes, they're a butthole straw for your butthole.
They are. I mean, like they're like a flaccid butthole straw. That's all they are, right? It's just
the Mongolian flaccid butthole straw.
No, that's not.
Much better.
Yeah, that just means it's red because it's raw.
Sure.
Guys, this is what it is. If you guys don't know about the Mongolian deathworm, you now know everything that you didn't want to know, and you probably didn't make it to this part of the podcast.
Agreed.
I can't wait to go to Mongolia.
And try one of their death worms. Nummies.
We can go to Mexico for that.
True.
You could go to Mexico to try a Mongolian deathworm.
Sure.
Well, it's the worm they put in the bottom, or they used to put in the bottom of tequila bottles.
That's not true.
I've seen that, actually. It is true.
The Mongolian deathworm.
Yeah.
Why would... What?
You know that the thing in the bottom of a tequila is not even a worm, technically.
They used to put worms in it, supposedly.
Yeah, not technically.
What is it, a lizard?
Actually, it's a larva, but the weird thing about it is, like, it lives off peyote buttons. So its whole life is trip balls all day and then die in a bottle of tequila.
Yep. So technically, that whole worm in the tequila is actually a fucking misnomer because it's a larvae for a different animal.
It's a caterpillar.
It's a caterpillar.
Well, do you guys feel like we have sufficiently covered the Mongolian deathworm?
Yes.
No, of course not. But who gives a shit?
3 to 5 feet long, it says. So it's really
Multiple
cool.
answers, yeah. That was weird because I got like 4 feet.
And it looks like the intestine of a cow.
God. What?
What if people were just poking through and just found a cow intestine and was like, "Oh my God, it's a tapeworm! I mean, a Mongolian worm."
It's a tapeworm. Well, speaking of tape, it looks like we're all out of tape, so we're going to have to wrap this up.
How? How are you going to wrap it?
With the tape.
We're out of tape.
What are you going to wrap it with?
Cow intestines. As is tradition. All right, guys. Thank y'all for joining us. This was surprisingly more insightful and
You're welcome.
Educational.
I don't think any of those things are true.
You're very welcome, Scott.
Yeah, very entertaining. High energy. We like that. So, awesome. Hell yeah, guys. We crushed it.
We crushed it. We're killing it. Oh, go us.
Go us. We're killing our audience. This is what we're doing.
Oh, right here it says, "How do you tame a death worm?" It said you cannot tame a death worm.
God damn, that was funny.
We just keep.
But you can acquire a worm. No, it says a death worm can only be acquired through throwing an egg. Upon hatching, the death worm will start out a tiny size and will patrol the area it spawned in within 50-block radius.
Oh God, Scott, she's reading the fan fiction again.
No, the fuck I'm not.
No, Graham, I just don't understand what internet you have. I don't have that internet, and I'm jealous because it's just AI generated.
Read more of what you've got, Graham.
Read it?
Yeah, what crazy fanfic you got?
This is called Deathworm.
By Minnan.
Okay, what else is it saying? I lost my place.
How much information is there?
There's a lot.
Okay.
People are talking about riding a death worm.
People are talking about right. But
there's a video of it mating.
What? I just that's odd. Well, guys, we hope that your day is going to be magical and wonderful. I'm going to be in my bunk.
I found a sound from it.
Okay.
All right, hold on.
That sounds like underwater.
No, it sounds like it's not a rain stick, but it's that other like tube that has a ball in it that you turn and it makes that sound.
It sounds like you plug your ears in a bathtub and then take it back out 5 times.
What?
Sounds like Scott at the taco night, Scott.
Yeah.
Death worms are giant segmented worms with serpentine physique, a body covered in hard, chitinous armor, and a row of spines running down their dorsal sides, and a large cavernous mouth adorned with protruding pointy teeth and housing retractable tongue ending in a serrated beak. They come in 3 colors.
So it does have a mouth?
Shut up! They come in 3 colors, tan, white, and red.
Is that chitin?
They come in 3 colors. Like if you're ordering them?
No, if they fucking come on you.
No, it's multicolored. That's very diverse and inclusive.
You're an idiot.
I like it. Well, Mongolian deathworm, everybody. Am I right?
Am I right?
All right. We're gonna wrap this up. I will be in my bunk, looking at the video of the deathworms mating, and we'll catch you guys later.
We'll catch you guys later.
Yay!
Stay rotten.
Stay rotten.
Stay rotten.
This has been a great episode. Have a good night and stay roving.
Stay roving.
I thought it was stay rubbing.
Stay rubbing.
I definitely will be stay rubbing.
All right, guys, you stay rubbing.
Stay rubbing.
Don't go that way, man. You know who's back there? It's that serial killer from that movie.
What? Why are they here? I thought they were supposed to be chasing the kids at summer camp or invading the nightmares of the kids on that one street.
Well, they're all here. Brought in to fight off the mutant chickens, and now it's a horror free-for-all.
Oh. Where do I buy tickets?
The Haunted Chicken House in Heflin is the largest tourist attraction in East Alabama.
Open every weekend in October. Tickets are $15 per attraction. 2 for $25 and 3 for $40.
Ride the hayride of horrors.
Visit the Haunted Chicken House.
Defy death in the infamous Crazy Train.
For more information, check us out on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and thehauntedchickenhouse.com. And we'll see you there.
Join us next time for another episode of Rotten Mournings.